Jesus Christ, 144 mile per hour pursuit of blacked out Dodge Charger.
Where?
Well, on the internet. Like it's a video.
My Danny. Yeah, what state?
Oh, I have no idea. I didn't click on it. Hi, pre-notification gang. Can you throw me my water bottle? Okay. I don't know.
Is it this one on the counter?
It was on the counter. Oh yeah,
The one
that,
next to your bag?
that one. Yeah.
Can I throw it?
Yeah.
I'll just...
Thanks.
So that's fucking dangerous. You want me to scoot so you can sit?
No. I may shower before I sit. I'm covered in juice.
Okay.
Literal juice.
Strange decision.
You have that your mic pointed at the ceiling.
Well, I don't know. I just sat down. I didn't change anything with
How
it.
was that shower?
It was fine.
You can use it.
Did you notice the secret shower head that shoots at the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, it's a handheld one. You can take it off.
Oh, that ruined all of the fun.
Yeah, you should have let me just...
Believe that they installed it to shoot at the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to force dark mode.
Oh, that's so much better.
That is so much better. Yeah, we watched Light today. I also watched like 12 episodes of Better Call Saul, so it's been a wild day. Thanks to resub Nick. And resub Goku. Yeah, we're gonna watch the Actman video on it. I'm actually really excited for that one. Thanks, I already said that. Thanks to resub full and the bits cower. Where you at? We're on a road trip to deep Texas. There's a tier 1 cower and the resub loser and Moxie and the prime Gabby. Yeah, Light did go hard. Glad you liked it, Terry. Thanks to the bits, Locky. I know. I don't understand how that back air just literally never kills. That was so sad. Thanks to resub Zizy. And the resub Polish. The trip's been amazing. Your hair looks like that one guy from the Score Esports right now. Who's that? Thanks to tier 1 Dilf and the resub Peyton and the bits face down. And the tier 1 Sax. How were the bed bugs? I got lucky last night. Hopefully I'll get lucky tonight as well. Thanks to resub Pasta. Is that a couch? Yeah. Watch Expedition Unknown for DB Cooper evidence. I already cracked the case. I don't need more evidence. Thanks to resub Noxed and the Prime Freak. Yeah, of course I know the Temple OS rabbit hole. I'm very familiar. Am I gonna watch the new Nicolas Cage movie? Maybe. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent or whatever. Thanks to the resub. Killer, Twisted, and Magnus. And the Bits and Kiro. Oh yeah, I also saw Kira posted a new video. I didn't see what it was on though, I just saw it got uploaded. Let's see. Cryptoland, eh? I do love Cryptoland. God, I can type so fast on this one. Though I really fucked up quite a few words there. But it sounds so good. This is a nice keyboard. Thanks to Risa, Big Bones, Lil Uzi in the tier 1 Purified, and the Bit Sloppy, Kiwi in the tier 1 Sam. Give some Mr. Chunky. Pretty good, Cannoli, pretty good. Did we make it to Texas? Yep.
Can't you tell by the couch?
We're cruising.
Squeeze in next. Yeah.
You can squeak.
That's where the camera's pointing.
Yeah, you go there.
Oh, okay. You can just scoot on down.
Here, guys.
I can't see you at all.
I just wanted to sit. That's why you're framing Charlie.
I don't know.
You
I just
said
fired-
over here.
I just fired it up. I don't know. I didn't touch it. There. It looks good. I didn't. I just sat down. I didn't do anything.
I know, why not?
I don't know. I just said, fuck it. We'll do it live. Thanks to Prime, Sulif,
Did you?
Nuggy, and the resub Tinky, Bree, and Mickey. Did I what?
Chelsea just sent us a video of a, I guess, streamer slash content creator named Captain Content.
No, I never heard of him.
He streams out of an RV, but like there's a bunch of people in there, and he lets his crush kiss another guy. He's like, "Yeah, you can do it." And then they make out.
Oh, I know that guy. I know that
He
guy.
blows the fuck up.
Oh, really?
I know that guy. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Thanks.
That was wild.
Thanks for resub Atomics, Garden, The, and the gift sub Adam and tier 1 Uncle Funkle and tier 1 Matty Boy.
Uncle Funkle.
Yeah, Captain Content is a guy who recently... Isn't it like this? Oh, no. I'm pretty sure this is the guy that had one of his fans come in and he wouldn't leave, so he had to call the cops.
Oh god.
I
Well, it
Could be
looked like
wrong.
you were about to have to call the cops on this guy.
Thanks to tier
Here
1
it is.
Snacky and the resub Spud and Zombie.
It's on r/public freakout. If you wanted to find it.
Captain Content loses his mind.
It's grody. Like that's the only word I can use for this.
I don't know which one I'm looking for.
It's on Reddit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Thanks to the resub
Is
Lazy,
it like brand new? That might be why it's
Yeah,
not on.
look.
Brian, and the Prime Ren. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2 hours ago.
Yeah, it's pretty brand new.
This is fresh off the press.
Mm-hmm.
Was it like interesting?
I. Yeah, so it's like
Well, I misspelled everything there.
there you go.
Thanks to the gift sub Dilf. Alright.
I would just type at the top in the search bar Captain Content.
Well, hold on. It'll just be on the front page here if
I
it's
don't know
new.
how she found it.
Is it not popular?
Here, your Discord logged in.
Oh, yeah, there's very few votes on it.
Oh, so it's new.
You think I just browse the popular page?
Thanks to the Prime Chalky. Well, yeah, because that's like the good shit. This is probably just gonna be something.
There, that's it.
This.
Yeah,
Like I said, just skip halfway through it. You can see the old people making out. That's kind of interesting. I
Is
guess.
this even something I can watch on stream?
Can you watch people making out on stream?
I
It's
d-
like a kiss for like 2 seconds.
And then they just start screaming at each other. It's
He's
actually
like-
really sad.
Yeah, it's more sad cringe than anything.
So this?
That is
Pissed.
yeah.
You said it was fine, now you're pissed. Now you're
Get out,
pissed.
Sonic.
Now you're
Get
pissed,
out,
but you said
Sonic.
it was
My
fine.
favorite part is I guess a streamer already. Like, instead of a
But
streamer.
you
I'll
said it was
leave.
fine.
Yeah.
Now
It's just
you're
like
pissed. What
50
the
of
fuck
them.
Well,
is
that's what
wrong
Ice
with
Poseidon did a long time
Oh,
ago.
God.
Do not cry in my fucking face. Get the fuck out.
What is wrong with you?
That someone
What's
did that.
actually
Oh,
wrong
for
with you?
some-
What the fuck is wrong with you? No.
Leave.
Sit the fuck
Yeah, this
down.
is definitely more sad cringe than
Yeah, it's
anything.
sad cringe.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think I'll just stick with this guy who thinks copyright is the work of the devil or whatever. This is a weird story. So this guy's apparently been copyright striking a bunch of people, and then he made this post on his YouTube page where he was like, "These copyright fiends don't worship God like I do. They're got the Satan cereal or something." It was
Oh,
weird.
Like he's actually religious about it.
Yeah, no, it was weird.
Oh,
I got a little bit of the cliff notes earlier today.
pretty
cool.
Thanks to some crazy loser freaks pile Henry.
Oh, it's not the Actman.
Crow-
It's somebody else.
No, no, no.
Okay, I was like, wait, that's big news.
Captain America, Tether, Cody, Polish, and the gift sub Relic, Toast, Zohan, Queen, and the 5 gift subs Socks. Hey Socks. And the 3 gift subs Salt.
Don't mess
Thanks for the generosity.
with
And the bits Fluffy.
Zohan. What a good movie.
Did you actually like Don't Mess with the Zohan?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be like a full. I'm assuming you guys can hear it through this.
Yeah, I know.
I can turn it up.
No, we'll hear it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you for the 10 gift subs again, Socks. I figured we'd start with that, or we could start with some crypto scams,
Oh.
or we can start with me going to take a shit. What do you?
What sounds like the best
Yeah,
order?
I don't
What
know.
do
I
you-
can't.
what
I'm
do you
not.
think?
I'm not 100% sure if I have to take a shit or
Oh
not
yeah,
yet.
wait till you're positive on that one. You want a cup of coffee?
No.
You're gonna just start exploding.
I don't think I have to shit yet. It might just be farts.
That's good to know.
All right, let's
I
start.
gotta go.
Let's just ease on into it with Crypto Land is Dead
Let's do it.
and see where that takes my bowels.
The Cryptoland story is one that burned extremely bright
Thanks for the
before
bits, Chunky,
fading
and the
to
resub hazard.
complete obscurity in record
I
time.
guess before I started, do you guys know Crypto Land? I can break it down.
I think you told me about Cryptoland. Isn't that like Sandbox and the other ones?
No, so Cryptoland was they wanted to buy an island, and yeah, like your crypto tokens were your ticket to the island. Yeah, and they had their cool animation with the Bitcoin guy.
Oh yes, okay. I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That was a good one.
They were also the ones that went on Twitter. Someone said, "What's the legal age on the island?" And the official account said, "Mental maturity is good enough for us with a winky face."
Oh, that's
God.
such a bad,
Yeah.
That's such a bad response.
The name, I actually think what they called in the video, I think they called the currency kitties.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty on the
Who
nose.
is with pedophiles and islands?
I don't know, man.
because no one can get to them.
I guess that's true.
Thanks
Like,
give us a brief.
if somebody's coming up to your island, you know it.
Yeah.
And also you can
Time.
find
The
them.
founders, Max and Helena, allegedly worked for over a year putting together what they thought was a fantastic promotional trailer that would convey the project and the goal to the world.
Yeah,
However,
there she
upon
is.
release, the trailer became the
No case
laughing
cooking.
stock of every social media website, resulting in nothing but ridicule.
Another day, another goofy
Hey!
crypto project. It's a project headed
We
by
like that guy.
cryptocurrency enthusiasts to
Oh,
purchase an
I love
existing
this video.
Fijian
This is a good
island and
video.
develop it into a haven for fellow
Holy
cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Oh my god.
As the dust has now settled on
Hey,
the
thanks for the 10
project,
gift subs again,
communication
Socks.
has
Thank you,
stopped
man.
entirely. I decided to dig a little deeper
Yeah, it's
and see
Pixar
what I
level.
could uncover.
I was gonna say,
It seems that
Pixar
Cryptoland
has-
is
I haven't
dead
seen Dumbo
once
yet,
and
though,
for
so I
all,
don't know.
but there's more to be said before we fill
Prime
the grave
Flores.
for good. Before we get to digging, thank you to today's sponsor, Pearl Abyss. Black Desert Online just
Alright, so
released
they're
their
definitely
biggest
gonna
expansion to
pass.
date, titled
Yeah.
Eternal Winter.
Holy
I can't tell you how long I've been asking for a winter-themed zone in this
This is just
game,
an ad
but it's
break.
finally
I was
here.
like, why
This
did
has
we
the
just-
best
Oh,
graphics
so
in an
they're making it a
MMORPG
real
you're
life
ever going to
RPG or
find,
something.
and you can finally see your Ultra HD
Why did the
waifu
Hunger
exploring the
Games
snowy
like-
mountains, including all new life skills like ice fishing and snowboarding, new bosses, enemies to fight, and lore to discover. Not only that, but this expansion streamlines the leveling experience,
Texas
allowing
is-
for you to start out from
I was
level
gonna
1
say,
and
someone asked
progress
how's
through
Texas. I was
new
gonna
quest
say it's
lines
amazing.
and experiences all in this new
It's
zone.
so- it's
On
so-
top of that, they just
Yeah.
released their latest waifu
Oh, yeah.
called Dracania, which really
Fuck everyone
showcases
that
Black
said it's the
Desert's
best food
top-of-the-line
ever made.
action
It's
combat
fine.
system. So if any of this interests you, check out the new content, all available right now by clicking the link in the video description and get started with your free 7-day trial today. Thank you again to Pearl Abyss, the developers, for sponsoring this video. Cryptoland was yet another solution looking for a problem that did not exist, a common concept in the world of cryptocurrency, and for the people that make it core to their identity. Having communities surrounding the multi-trillion-dollar market is apparently not enough. Instead, they needed to have a physical location where users could inhabit year-round and live a perfect crypto lifestyle to get away from what they refer to as fiat land, the world where the rest of us inhabit, and escape to a tropical paradise where they could be surrounded by like-minded people. Not exactly a nefarious prospect so far, but one that was doomed to failure from the inception. There exists something called a white paper. A white paper can be quickly understood as the document explaining all the details about a given project. You're supposed to use said white paper as a source.
Is the
for
video still
everything
too?
regarding...
Oh wait, I see what's going on. It's because we're using the Yeti Nano, so it's different here. I can turn it down. There. That'll
these
probably
unregulated
investments. That'll fix it.
The ridicule that Cryptoland's trailer suffered was not the biggest problem for Max and Helena's project. Instead, it was the contradictory and ridiculous premise of what they were.
Yeah, so actually another interesting tidbit of lore. When they were getting dunked on by the whole internet, they started trying to send out cease and desist letters.
Oh. To just like random people.
Yeah, to literal accounts with like 5 followers, they were getting like cease and desist letters from Cryptoland.
Why are people so stupid?
I don't know. I mean, it's crypto, so they were hoping for like an easy slam dunk of a scam, but it didn't really work. Now it's too quiet. Man, I can't catch a break. Never try that.
Were trying to do. Realistically, the trailer got millions and millions of eyeballs that it never should have had. If the project had merit on top of that, maybe it would have done well. They wanted to buy an island in Fiji territory and build up infrastructure for not only a resort to operate servicing thousands of inhabitants, but also private, permanent luxury lodgings for up to 60 high rollers. They called these 60 plots of land the King Cryptolander plots, which were sold as non-fungible tokens and started at the low price of $750,000 US.
They were very proud of it.
In ETH, the second most popular and valued cryptocurrency.
The cool thing, what's amazing about this whole project, I'm actually buying an ultra rare, one of one in a collection of 10,000 NFTs, and that's dope, right? But like that ties to this actual piece of land.
This was one of the
I'm actually buying my first piece of land.
Each sale of a King Cryptolander NFT would secure you one of the 1-acre plots of land that came with fiber optic internet, sewage, water, electricity, roads, access to all Cryptoland's facilities, and of course, developmental potential, meaning you bought the land, but you need to pay to have the actual
How much was it to get that NFT?
When I say it started at the low price of $750,000, that's because they scaled up. Each one that was
in the video, I think
sold
you said 10K.
would increase the price of the next plot of land by a certain percentage. This, of course, was a tactic to capitalize on FOMO, fear of missing out, a popular angle that schemes like this use. Buy in early and get a discount, buy in late and pay more. Don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't miss out on Cryptoland. Now, so far, it's not the most ridiculous premise ever. I think it's silly, but carving up an island and selling parts of it to people is not unheard of. But they didn't own the island.
Here, I have an idea here. That was a good idea.
Selling NFTs,
there's some captions
they
if you
claim
can't
to
hear it
represent
clearly.
a plot of land on an island they did not own and had no capital to purchase in the future either. They were also stating buying one of these NFTs would give you access to a plot of land with infrastructure, but the island had no infrastructure. They also clearly stated in their white paper that they would not use the money that King Cryptolander sales would generate to purchase the $12 million island, which means they had to find the $12 million somewhere else, though of course they never did. They instead went back on their white paper and stated they would instead use that money from the early adopters to buy the island without updating the document or telling anybody unless you deep dive their Discord server. This led to a cascade of critical failures and what I would consider to be regarded as fraud. Essentially, if you use their white paper to give them money for the explicit purpose of...
I don't know if it was...
They would instead use your money for...
I don't think it was 10K for an acre.
They claim to have a
No.
safety net. referred
I think
to as
10K was like
soft
the
cap.
starting price
The
to get
concept
in.
of this was
I can't remember
30
now.
sales of NFTs, which would net them $50 million in total, and
Thank you,
$50
some
million
salty.
was their estimate for a minimum viable delivery of the island being built to a sustainable level.
We almost
which, of
did
course,
that
is
one time. You
ridiculous.
remember
They
we had that
originally
idea
claimed
of doing the stream where we make really shitty art and mint it on the blockchain?
I actually really liked the one idea of the NFT when NFTs had just come
It
out.
literally just happened.
Remember
yeah.
the ass picture
Yeah, the
Oh.
ass coin.
where we were just gonna do a picture of your ass, but it spun around like through the window, and as it got to the other side, it was just your ass again, and it was just rotating on your ass.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they did not like that.
Yeah.
The group we were talking to was
Oh,
like, we
yeah.
only work with people who are serious. I'm like, bro, it's NFTs.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down.
I remember that. That was a
We
wild
basically
time.
got on a call with them and we're like, we'll only do this if we get to fuck around. And they were like, no.
iDubbbz did something like almost exactly like that the week after we came up with the ass idea.
Really?
He did his nutsack.
How'd his do?
I don't know, but he stretched his nutsack out and put a light behind it. It looked fucking awesome.
You just see like the veins.
Yeah,
that's
it looked like a cicada
That's
almost.
cool.
Thank you for the 12
other
the
thing
10
that
gift
made
subs
them really
retro.
mad was Charlie was like, I'll do it if we just give them all away for free. And they were like, no. They're
Yeah.
like, okay, then let's not do it.
Thanks to Prime Swag and there is some Aussie, Zed, and Salty.
need $100 million to do this, but apparently they could do it for 50.
I'm glad we did
Realistically,
not
you
Yeah.
couldn't do it for either of those
Thank God.
numbers. You could probably combine them and still not accomplish this. This, however, was of course all predicated on lies, and their marketing from day one was some of the most incompetent I've ever seen. They fell into the social media trap of answering questions they had no business to answer in the first place, with answers that made no sense, like the infamous age of
Yes,
consent
there
question,
she
which I
is.
still don't understand why it
That's
came with
the-
a winky face.
that's the
they
Twitter
met all critique
thing.
with bans. They held hour-long AMAs where Max would go off on unhinged rants about the haters.
Explain a bit more what just happened, because before getting into the questions, let's expand a little bit more, because I think that's
forgot
what
there were human beings
most people
behind
are
this
curious
project.
about. So we got a wave of hate.
Sense you're hating on us?
There was a wave of hate against Cryptoland.
And to top it all off, wrote a literal thesis, a manifesto about the
Yeah.
haters, and published it as if it was the biggest gotcha ever. When in reality, of course, it just confirmed what everybody already knew. These people were absolute amateurs and had no idea what they were doing, and you should never trust them with your money. Now that's a thread I'd like to pull on a little bit, because there's more here than meets the eye. They partnered with a man named Kyle Chasse, a
Yeah, what's he
Bitcoin
doing?
early adopter that,
That's
despite
Kyle
being a
Chasse.
multi-millionaire, can be seen participating in frequent dunks on his audience, including undisclosed paid promotions, which is an FTC violation,
Whoa.
and heading up projects that mysteriously lose tens of millions of dollars overnight while under his care. He runs a YouTube channel
So he's a
where
member
he's a
of FaZe?
millionaire and he shows you all of his nice, cool things and tells you that you too can become a
Let's see what
millionaire.
his channel's up to before I forget to look him up.
The Cryptoland store.
Thanks for some Vedora, Yanta, and the tier 1 inedible. Might put the mic right in front of the keyboard. How unlucky.
Yeah, I prefer it right in front of the monitor. Like in your homes.
No, I have the arm now.
Hey,
Oh.
Kyle.
Let him go.
Top 3 entertainment altcoins coming this week.
That's exciting.
What does the UFC have to do with it?
Oh, they're one of them.
So he's not talking about Cryptoland
He's
anymore.
got devil eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely
He
evil.
definitely sold his soul.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, guys, in this video today, I'm going to tell you about the
no.
top 3 token projects that are launching this week. This is one that you don't want to miss. So if you're excited for this video, make sure that you like it.
Man, his head is so
It's very
square.
Square, yeah.
That's like actual Buzz Lightyear head. Holy shit. Man,
I
oh
like the
man.
sign behind him.
I mean, he's got a cool setup, but
Yeah.
man's out here looking like a thwomp.
Found a new noise.
You
Nice.
just buy into these things that
Yeah,
he
he's killing
probably
it.
has already bought and just wants to dump his bags on you. The popular guru
Thanks,
business
Reset.
financial
Fine.
advice channel that you are so used to seeing nowadays. Kyle Chasse was allegedly, in his
Is that
own
a video,
words,
Nacho?
contacted by the Cryptoland team 7 months prior to the reveal and became an advisor for the project. This is a lie. Kyle was involved with the project much earlier and in a much greater capacity than a simple advisor. According to my sources, Kyle was in fact the mastermind of the project and using Max and Helena as fronts, although we of course have to take that with a grain of salt. There were leaks of the website source code that revealed he was considered at times to be an actual paid member of the team, which
I
they just
believe it.
forgot
I
to
don't trust
remove.
Kyle.
And he also made content claiming to be the first to buy a plot of land on the island, which is of course confirmed by the blockchain.
God,
He
that's such
did
a
buy
cool
the
leather
first plot
jacket.
on November 8th, 2021 for 157 ETH. So I got curious and I went and found his wallet, easily tracked by using his Twitter bio that brags about monkey JPEGs in his possession.
Thanks for some
And
pork.
this is the 157 ETH purchase of the King Cryptolander on November 8th, 2021,
Brian
going
Willie.
straight to the Cryptoland contract, which then sends that money to another wallet that is under the Cryptoland control before sending it to a third wallet where it remains for the next 84 days.
I feel like scamming
During this
using
time,
crypto is the worst
Cryptoland
idea
were
because it's
put
so
up a fight
easily
against the public
tracked.
perception
Yeah.
and claiming the project was in fact still capable of success. They were doing everything they could to try and pull in additional investors and failing at every single turn. On January 31st, 2021, however, Kyle Chasse would receive his entire
Thanks for resubing New
157
Vegas.
ETH back, 155 from a holding wallet and 2 from
money.
a fourth wallet that appears to have been used as a payment wallet for the entire operation. Now, putting everything together so you can see,
it's
as
like
far as I could
$3,000
trace
or
it,
some shit.
there's one wallet that sticks out like a sore thumb. The wallet I labeled the Whale wallet. This wallet funded the entire Cryptoland project. It routinely sent money to the third-party company that made the NFTs for the Cryptoland project,
Thanks for
which
resubing Hanny.
was at the time over 40,000 USD. It also sent out large sums of money
be
to
like
the wallet that paid out the various Cryptoland employees, and yet never received anything in return. It wasn't any of the publicly
Goddamn
listed
sucks.
employees of the project, because I already found all of their wallets, and it doesn't directly link back to Kyle.
Thanks
But
for
the
Prime
wallet
Ass
at
Eater.
one
And the
time
25
was
gift
a
subs again
high
sucks. Thank
volume
you, man.
daily use wallet.
I
That
appreciate
is
it.
until around about 650 days ago, where it stopped being used. Which
Did anyone else
coincidentally
ever buy
is
anything
right
from
when
Cryptoland,
Kyle's
though?
new wallet popped up with its first transactions, and we can confirm, of course, that this is
I don't
in
think
fact his
anyone ever
wallet.
bought
As
into the
another
project
rather
besides
interesting
Kyle, though.
coincidence, it interacts with a lot of the same decentralized protocols and exchanges as Kyle's wallet has done as well.
Thanks for your sub,
To add
punk.
to another odd coincidence, the wallet only came out of retirement to fund Cryptoland. It hadn't been used at all for a single transaction for over 300 days prior to that. The account was sitting on 215 Ethereum, around about $450,000, and hadn't touched anything in 321 days, but suddenly came out of retirement to bankroll the entire Cryptoland startup fund on the blockchain. Now that seems odd to me, and when combined with the private source that told me Kyle was the mastermind, it started to make a lot more sense, especially when you consider Max and Helena are the CEO and
I wish
CTO
more
of the
companies
company.
did
But you
animations
can
like
literally see
this.
them being paid out of the middleman wallet, just like the other employees, all coming from this one mystery wallet at the top of it all. Now, I can't say this is 100% Kyle. Of course, it could be someone else that was never mentioned, and that was actually the person pulling the strings behind everything. Or maybe Max is a secret millionaire that has another wallet sat there that he just doesn't touch, and it has hundreds of thousands.
So is
of
it
dollars
actually
in,
dead, though?
that
It just
frequently
sounds
would
like
send
he
millions of dollars of
exposed
cryptocurrency
Kyle as
to
being the
other
one behind
exchanges
it.
and things. And I'm sure we will find out one day
Yeah, check their
exactly
Twitter.
who this is. As it stands, though, Cryptoland appears to be dead.
Oh.
I was waiting for a comeback, and it seems no comeback is to be had.
No,
The
it's
free
dead.
NFTs they minted and used as a carrot to motivate their community to act as marketing tools are trading for an all-time low of $70 each, with one sale per day. The Twitter is inactive. The Cryptoland website has disconnected the ability to link your
Damn.
wallet and even see the map of the island to buy a plot of land.
Yeah,
The only
we'll
plot
just
of land that was
squat.
ever sold was to someone who was quite literally on the team or the creator of the whole thing, which he has, of course, refunded himself at this stage, and it doesn't appear like they're even trying anymore. They allegedly spent hundreds of thousands of dollars making the worst trailer I've ever seen. People couldn't even believe this thing wasn't satire, as it did a better job of making fun of crypto bros than anything an outsider could ever have made. I will say though, I'll personally miss the project. I'll miss them repeatedly threatening me with lawsuits, the hilarity of watching them scramble to try and find money, which usually revolved around publicly tagging millionaires or influencers on Twitter, and receiving no
talking about
replies,
society,
or
Matt.
shouting into the void of an unknown
Weird
platform,
fiat
maybe
land.
somebody
asking for
started a
quote
fiat land.
visionary investors. I'll miss Kyle Chasse having the biggest platform. which
Actually,
he
do me a
uses
favor,
to give
Matt. Look this guy up.
Alright.
His name is the Cryptolander. These kind of people always blow my mind. These are actual living, God-fearing human beings that do nothing but shill for a specific coin or NFT. Is he still active, or is he on suicide watch?
His last retweet was December 8th, and it said, "Win Lambo," and it was the crypto land guy with an exhaust pipe coming out of it. That says, "Win Lambo."
Damn.
Maybe he started losing faith.
Well, check his replies. Maybe he's active on arguing.
Alright, let's see. Nope.
Oh.
1225.
What's
1225. Where can I find visionary investors? And then Net Doctor
It
says,
is 2 likes.
"Searching for crypto land?" ? And he replied, "Yes. Do you know any?"
Jesus Christ? Thanks, Risa Melancholy, and Mystic in the Prime Cake, and Adenis.
moistcr1tikal Chasse having the biggest platform which he uses to give financial advice to stupid people, but not using his platform to shill the project because even he knew it was over before it started. But most of all, I missed the laughs we had at their expense. Thanks, Cryptoland. You were more fun than you had any right to be. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, there's a
God,
Patreon
Cryptoland
link in the
really
video
was an
description.
amazing
Support me
gift.
with a few dollars each month if
I
you
just
like.
don't
Leave a
get,
like, leave a
this
comment,
reply, for
subscribe,
instance.
and I'll see you on the next one.
Like you
Stay
said,
safe.
people
Peace.
lose their minds to show for this
Yeah.
stuff. Like, he says all this shit and then says, "Some big names are already involved in this. Tell us your thoughts." And it's like, he's tagging the founder of TechCrunch, Crunchbase, and Arrington Capital. And I'm like, why do you think this guy is going to be like, this guy with 4 followers said I should invest in crypto? It just makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Well, he just really liked Cryptoland at the end of the day. We all did. Thanks to the Prime
We all did.
Leather and the Bits Fish. Yeah, I hear the Northman's really good. People don't understand if it sounds too good to be true, it's fake. Man, what the fuck about Cryptoland sounding too good to be true? It was an island in Fiji for pedophiles. What do you mean? Thanks to the Bits Fish. The Demon Doodles of 1565. What is that, a video? Jesus. This? Is this like an art history thing, or is it like a skit? Thanks to resub Spooky Alien.
Paris, 1565. On the bustling streets of the French capital, a strange new book has everybody talking.
The Bible.
Whilst it looks unassuming from the outside, on the inside, it's full of bizarre and fantastical creatures. Many of these monsters are comical, striking absurd and amusing
Damn, that's
poses.
kinda cool.
Others are a little more disturbing, with unnerving expressions and emotionless, hollow faces. Curiously, there are no words to accompany these drawings. It's simply a collection of 120 monsters. 500 years later, this obscure book is one of the oddest things I've ever come across. It's difficult to make sense of, especially as almost nothing is known about the book's
It's not that
origin.
odd, it just looks like
Although
concept
I
art
have
for
my own
Hollow Knight.
ideas. Beneath these whimsical sketches lie hidden messages that poke fun at the powers that be. Welcome to Strange Christian Art. This episode, The Demon Dude.
On Twitter.
What?
That's very nice of him.
It is.
Elon said he's done making fun of Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Were they having like a feud?
Yeah, he was making fun of him on Twitter. He was posting pictures of him looking chubby and stuff. And
I saw him post the "if you need your boner gone" or something.
yeah, because Gates shorted Tesla stock.
Good.
So
Fuck him.
Yeah.
I love billionaire beef.
yeah, so Elon said today, "I'm done," or "I'm moving on," and then the top comment was him saying, "Just to clarify, I'm moving on from making fun of Bill Gates."
Oh, that was really
It's like,
mature and nice of him.
That's big of him. We're gonna do the
of
Ackman video in a minute. I'm
1565.
saving it for like middle of the stream. I'm really excited for it, and I like to save those.
Should I go shower first?
Yeah, that one's gonna be a ride. So if you need to get the stink off, now's the
I'll
time.
go make myself look nice for the Ackman video.
Thanks to Prime, Exonant and the resub Nyan.
The actual name of this
Big shower, was it nice?
Yeah, the water pressure's nothing to write home about though. So
That's not going to change in any other room.
yeah, so you'll be fine though.
book is The Drolatic Dreams of Pantagruel. It's not the most catchy of titles, I have to admit, but it's fun to say. Drolatic is another word for amusing or funny, So the book kind of means the amusing dreams of Pantagruel. Pantagruel is the name of a giant, and the main
That's pretty
character
cool.
of a popular 16th century book called The Horrible and Terrifying Deeds and Words of the Very Renowned Pantagruel, King of Despotes, son of the great giant Gargantua, or for short, Pantagruel. It's the first book in a series of 5. They tell the story of 2 giants and their comical misadventures. So, going back to our demon doodles, these
They're not
amusing
really
sketches
demon doodles, though. They're
illustrate
just
Pantagruel's dreams.
goofy-looking
By the look of
dudes.
things, his dreams were very, very vivid. We have an elephant holding a weather vane, a bagpipe playing itself, a demonic backpack, and of course, a musical turnip. This is what happens when you eat cheese before bed. Also, I'm told, some of these doodles remind me of the paintings of Hieronymus Bosch, one of my favorite
God, what a
artists,
cool name.
who created these disturbing hellscapes full of grotesque monsters. His creations were in turn based on medieval art.
That's a great one.
No, it's pretty cool. I mean, the art history is nice, but I've seen cooler art. People who love money will not inherit Jesus. Those who humble themselves will. Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? What? God, the demon doodles brought the God-fearing Christians with the Bible out. Where did that come from?
Yeah, that kind of
It
nowhere.
actually came from nowhere. I thought there'd be like preaching or something. But that's like the only thing he's ever said about God. Could you watch Animals Got the Middle Finger? Thanks for some Falcon. Have you checked out debunking fake Elden Ring speedruns? No. Is it interesting? I can't imagine there's many fake Elden Ring speedruns. These Elden Ring 80% unrestricted speedruns are fake. Alright.
Nearly 2 months
Thanks
after
for some
release of
buns.
Elden Ring, speedrunners have already managed to break Elden Ring to a point where the game can now be beaten in under 7 minutes, through just a few extremely game-breaking glitches and skips. Very recently, the world record of the 80% unrestricted category, which is the fastest way to complete the game,
Have you seen the
was
Elden Ring
beaten by runner
speedruns?
Seeker TV after
I have
being held
not.
by runner Distortion
That's all
2
you
for
do
just a
all
few
of
weeks.
when you were doing them. But I haven't
Seeker
seen,
managed
like,
to
a
beat
full
Elden
one.
Ring in 6 minutes
Thanks
and
to your own
46
Foxy.
seconds.
It always
The
surprises me
13-second
when
improvement
games
over
made as
Distortion
well
2's
as
recent
this
world
have
record of
all
6
these
minutes and
weird little,
59 seconds.
like ways to
Even though
break
this
the
new
game
world
like that.
record is still
Yeah.
far from an optimal time, it is another milestone in the world record
How do
progression
people
of
find
Elden
stuff like
Ring's
this?
I
arguably
don't
most
know.
popular speedrun category so far, despite it only having a few runners. However, how much attention this new milestone will get is yet to be seen, as I was surprised to see another person uploading speedruns of 80%
Oh, that's
unrestricted
the one
to
that chat
YouTube,
kept
with
recommending.
times several minutes faster than both
And
the
then they
new
all said
and
it's
old
fake,
records from
and
Seeker
then
and
another half of
Distortion,
them said it's
and
real.
even beating the time of the recently post Taz run of 3 minutes and 30 seconds and claiming that these times were legitimate. The seemingly unorthodox methods used by this person to beat the game go against any conventional way of performing an 80% run, and with already so many raised eyebrows in the community towards these runs, it's
It's a
about time to
VTuber who
debunk
just
these times.
whispers.
As it's clear that the main difference between this person and already established runners is that this person is creating fake runs and passing them off as real. Although a part of the Elden Ring speedrun community already doubts the legitimacy of these runs, there's a comparatively large viewer base seemingly assuming that the methods used by this person were in fact the conventional methods used in
Thanks to
an
Resub
80%
Gore.
unrestricted speedrun, which isn't the case at all. As their times continue to gain a lot of traction, as well as it raising eyebrows in the community, it almost entirely takes away the attention from real accomplishments in
Resub
Elden Ring
Vanilla.
speedrunning. Before we look at the times of this person, I want to make it clear that at no point should anyone attempt to seek out and harass this person over the contents of this video.
Too late.
The
I'm
purpose of
already
this video
going
is
to their
purely to debunk
channel
their
and
videos.
getting mean.
People creating fake speedruns and passing them off as real do not deserve any more attention than getting exposed anyway. Let's get started.
I mean, I had no
The
doubt
run
this was
starts
fake.
as any other run by spawning a player in the intro
Until
after
chat
the
told me it was
opening
real, then I
cutscene.
believed them.
A runner's first objective is to grab the tarnished wizened finger, followed by opening the door. For this small section of running in particular, the runner already starts by displaying some less than optimal rolling through some chairs, that are normally simply dodged by speedrunners, as demonstrated here by Seeker.
That fool.
After this odd little time loss, instead of opening the door, running outside, and performing a zip into Stormville Castle, the runner opens their map and begins to place random markers on the map, followed by continuously pressing some random buttons, while making their way to the door and repeating this process a few times. Note that pressing these buttons randomly and placing markers doesn't actually do anything, and is simply used by the runner to create the illusion that they're setting up a glitch or exploit, which isn't the case at all. Just after interacting with the door and the door still blocking the player, the runner suddenly launches forward, passing through the door and into the distance. What this runner is
Impossible
performing here is
Trackmania
not a zip,
shortcut finally done
since the
after
zip accounts for
13 years.
collision
Didn't we
and will
watch
block
that?
a player that's trying to zip against the door. Instead, the runner is pressing a hotkey in Cheat Engine to trigger a feature called No Clip to instantly cut through walls and objects and fly off into the distance,
underwhelming.
while trying to pass this off as being a zip. Looking at a legitimate example of distortion 2, after interacting with the door, the runner instantly quit out here to skip the door animation to save some in-game time before setting up a zip outside. After a small period of no-clipping in the air, the runner then receives Godric's Remembrance. Note that this isn't part of the run and simply a side effect of no-clip. Since the runner gains so much distance from Stormville Castle, the arena that Godric is in has despawned, making him fall through the map and instantly killing him.
I would think so, yeah.
If the thousands of people
the runner then begins by
who try
rapidly
to do the
spinning their
glitch on
camera,
that door can
creating
never
more
get
illusions
anything
that a
even close
glitch
to
or
it. Isn't that
exploit is
pretty
being set
obvious
up
that
for what
it's
happens
like a
next.
Yeah.
What
Unless
happens
there's
next is
already
either
like no
triggering
one
an
at that door
intentional death through yet another
Kinda
hotkey in
gets you
Cheat Engine,
somewhere.
or intentionally hitting a kill plane somewhere through their spinning, although this is probably not the case. After dying, the game somehow respawns a runner in the stone plateau where they are able to finish the game. Normally, reaching the stone platform is impossible without even killing Malekith, as the stone platform is part of Leyndell, Ashen Capital, and the Ashen Capital does not exist in the world until a flag for beating Malekith is set by the game.
Thanks to the resub.
One way that the runner could have reached the stone platform is by modifying values in Cheat Engine, such as Last Sight of Grace to take them to the stone platform.
Oh, this is a lot more
after
thorough
death,
than I thought it would have
as
been.
well as modifying flags for defeating Elden Beast, as defeating Elden Beast is mandatory to spawn the Queen Marika statue to trigger the ending cutscene and trigger the credits.
Bad
Another way this
VTuber.
runner could have reached the stone
Yeah, I already
platform is
don't
through
remember
the
their
act of
name.
splicing.
So it didn't
A
even work
spliced
for
video is one
attention.
made out of multiple different recordings, which were edited
Thanks to the
together
bits
to
204.
look like a single recording. It's possible that the runner loaded a save file in which they already defeated Elden Beast, just after the loading screen, followed by them reloading the game to warp to the stone platform, and then editing the footage to appear as if it was one single segment. It's difficult to say for sure what the exact method was that this person used to warp to the stone platform.
It makes me sick. Besmirching the good name of speedrunners everywhere. And with weird ASMR speedrunning too. Sickening. Fucking sickening. The man who accidentally killed the most people in history. Have you seen the new speedrun world record for the Moistverse game? It's 119. Is the route different, or do they just have a really good run? I don't know. I don't really want just like history lessons. There's the Prime Rude. No, I have the Actman Quantum TV drama queued up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try and take a quick shit, and then we can watch that. Danny, you can.
You're gonna have to wait for Matt because he wants to watch it.
Oh, true. Well, he'll probably be done by the time I'm done shitting here. You can steer the ship for a minute.
Okay.
Just don't put on anything too risque.
All right.
Over here. I'll be back in just a sec.
Okay, have fun. I think Caleb's in there, maybe.
Is he sleeping?
I have no idea. There's another bathroom if you go down the hallway to the left, like across from Chelsea's room.
There you go. Oh, no, that's occupied too.
You might not be allowed to shit unless you want to go like outside. You just call Caleb, see if he's awake. Hello, everybody. What's up?
Very high energy.
I'm ready to go to bed. I'm not gonna stay up for very long.
You can go to bed if you want.
I
I'll
will.
wait for Matt to be done showering to take a shit anyway, I guess.
Okay.
I didn't realize Caleb had gone in that room at some point. That's really unlucky timing. Jesus Christ.
I had some coffee already. It didn't work.
This is really unlucky. I'll send him a text anyway.
What did you guys do today? We drove for 10 hours.
Yep, and I watched a lot of Better Call Saul.
I played maybe 8 hours of Slay the Spire today. It's pretty good.
Still in Texas. Best Fortnite booba skins. Wow. Oh, Caleb is awake. I'm gonna ask if I can use the shitter. The skydive formation world record. Did you get car sick? No, I was in the front seat the whole time just watching Better Call Saul, so I was fine. Oh, Caleb must have showered in there or something. Watch The Biggest Villain in Baseball. Didn't we watch that? Isn't that Jose Canseco? Or is it the Zach guy? Oh no, this is new.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this is new. Who do you think it's gonna be?
Hang on, I'm trying to tell who that is. Not. Who is? I can't tell. Oh, that's the Bryce Harper.
He's a Primion. Bryce Harper?
That's what I just
According
saw
to One Scout, it is difficult to find a single talent evaluator who doesn't, quote, genuinely dislike Bryce Harper. Another scout said he was a bad person. A team executive called him a, quote, selfish losing player, and Bryce Harper even said himself, on the field, he's a, quote, and a Bryce Harper has won 2 MVPs, 2 Silver Sluggers, made 6 All-Star teams, while still
He just looks like
somehow
an average
being voted the
douchebag
most
so far.
overrated player by players 4 times. Since 2012, there isn't a single player who's been ejected more times than Bryce Harper. He's been intentionally hit by pitchers multiple times, gotten in verbal altercations with fans multiple times, got choked out by his own teammate, and got into a brawl so violent it ended a player's career. He's been called lazy, self-absorbed, and overrated more than anyone in baseball. But in 2021, Bryce Harper proved all of this to be false, doing something nobody thought was possible while overcoming the scariest, most dangerous moment of his life. Unfortunately for him, a lot of these people still hate him.
Yeah, this is quite the intro here.
What makes Bryce
What did he
Harper
battle,
different is that he
aliens?
embraces the role of the villain. It seems to make him better, and he is not afraid to respond.
330 million, 0 for 3.
He was the most publicized prospect in baseball history, while also perhaps being the cockiest, and he had every right to be so. Bryce Harper was on the cover of Sports Illustrated and literally called baseball's
Is he
chosen one.
good?
And the craziest part about this is that on the way to the photo shoot, he crashed his car and was almost arrested because Bryce Harper wasn't even old enough to drive yet. Luckily for him, his only punishment was apparently having to view corpses in the morgue at the Clark County's coroner's office. He made the photo shoot for the article that claimed that
Weird
Bryce
punishment.
Harper hit a home run 570 feet when he was a freshman in high school. That is the second longest home run in Major League history. There are doubts the ball actually went that far, but what can't be argued is that Bryce Harper hit the farthest home run in Tropicana Field history when he was 16.
Was he using like a metal bat or what was that?
Harper has been booed by
Sounded
pretty much
metal.
every single Major League fan
Yeah.
base, including his own, and it is not
So why should I be
uncommon for
impressed
some
with that?
fans to take this taunting
Like training
even
wheels
further.
for baseball.
as good as Acuna. You can try as hard as you want. You'll never be as good as Acuna. Ever.
Even with as much hate opposing fans give Harper today, the taunting he received from opposing players and fans as a teenager was arguably even worse. By the time he was 14, superstar agent Scott Boras was already his advisor and was so bored with high school baseball, he dropped out, got his GED, and entered college 2 years early,
Wow.
which he describes as the hardest year of his life. Over
These are prime
2,000 people
false.
came to the team's first game. 2 security guards guarded the team's dugout the entire
SCOTUS.
season to prevent fans from running in, and his college baseball card sold for over $12,000. That year,
Hey, I
a
saw
woman
some guy in the chat say you had his rookie card. Was it you that sold it? Because if so, a nice payday. Where was that guy? I should have looked at his name better.
tricked him into giving her his number.
I didn't sell it.
Started following him
Fucking
around,
idiot.
and after being stalked for several days, the team had to call the cops on her. In the team's first scrimmage, the opposing team immediately started taunting Harper. He responded by hitting a home run and mocking them while running around third base. This continued to happen the whole year, so situations
There's
like this
the
were
big
not
guy.
uncommon.
Wow, you and Caleb got out at the same time. If only that was 30.
Later in the season,
like
an
3 minutes
opposing catcher
sooner.
told him to stop pimping his home
No, I don't
runs
have to
or
shit.
they would throw at his head. Bryce Harper told him, quote, I hit the ball 500 feet, I can do what I want.
Wait, where did
the
you
two
just
had to
put-
be separated. After making
There's 3 bathrooms here.
1, 2, 3.
You didn't use this one?
Nope.
Did anyone?
Nope. That one's been open the entire time.
Fucking god.
Wow, your shit turtled back up, and now you're gonna have to wait like another 30 minutes.
That's so upsetting. Yeah, my body just re-ate the shit. That's the resub echo.
That's unlucky.
All right, well, time to watch the Act Man then.
Here, you can slide in here, man. I'm probably gonna take a shower and go to bed, or go to bed and take a shower when I wake up. I don't know yet.
All right.
Boy, I wish I had one again.
These lamps are terrifying.
I know.
Let's ride.
All right.
You can hop on the couch if you want, Caleb.
You know, hop on the lap.
We're watching a guy go wild.
I'm gonna use this bathroom before I go to bed.
We have it over here.
What?
We have a black room. Here.
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house. Your
How did
mom's,
I get an
your dad's,
ad?
Your sister, your brother's computer, and
I
install.
love you,
them.
Mr. Beast, but I'm skipping
Hi,
that ad.
everyone. I'm the act attorney here. What a pleasure it is to meet all of you today. I am so thrilled and excited. Today, we're going to be talking about copyright abuse and why filing false copyright papers
Yeah,
is
Ackman has the
considered
strongest chin in the
perjury,
game.
which is a crime under U.S. law, section 512F of the DMCA. How's that for an intro? Never gonna be doing something like that again.
You guys literally sound like
abuse victims, right?
So I would
This
say
is
this
quite the
game is for
intro.
somebody they have no family, no friends, no life. I'm not sorry. I don't like Elden Ring players. They're nasty people. The players are losers. And you want to literally just start rolling with all these claims and accusations.
I'm sure he'll cover it, but I'll still give you like a brief overview. So this all started because this guy made a video saying like Elden Ring sucks or something, and he hates everyone that plays Elden Ring. So Ackman made a video about like the worst take in Elden Ring.
Yeah.
And this guy got so offended he like copyright struck him or tried to like abuse copyright, and it didn't work, and he went on like some kind of like crazy religious meltdown. He made like thousands of fucking posts. It was wild.
Oh, yeah. It's just so sad.
Thanks to give sub simp.
Living up to
Resub
every
whoopee.
gamer stereotype that you could possibly imagine. And you want to literally prove my point by being that literally loser. You're literally like a shut-in loser that like does this. And these people are literally like, bro, like they are literally scumbags. They're like literally the textbook definition of like a bad human being. Like, you know, you want to sit there and you want to act like I'm some bad human being, you can get bent, dude. Look at you. Literally look at what you're doing.
God, this editing is next level. Whoa.
Don't cry for me. I'm already dead.
Maybe that's why you don't have a ring on your finger. Maybe that's why your kids aren't around you. Because maybe there's something wrong with you. At the end of the day, go kill yourself. Because maybe there's something wrong with you.
A game that's not for everyone isn't the game that should be hated.
Maybe there's something wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you.
Damn, I didn't get a
Maybe
chance.
there's some.
Whoa, hold on.
Going too fast.
Maybe there's
We're
something wrong
blasting
with
right
you.
through the lore.
Maybe there's.
Okay.
Something wrong with you. Something wrong.
You literally, man, this guy really does say literally a lot, even when texting. You literally stole my video footage with an illegal video downloader. Bro, I guarantee you just used OBS to screen record it. Take this video down and remake it with all the stolen footage and without my likeness in your thumbnail. I own the sole copyright to the Quantum TV brand and all its imagery assets. Failure to remove the stolen content will result in a takedown. I've already formally filed against you, but don't want to copyright strike you. I just want my assets removed, so I'm giving you a heads up. I don't mind criticism, just don't go stealing videos from my channel. That isn't going to fly. It's a violation of YouTube terms of service to use third-party software to acquire someone's videos, and you're risking your channel with stunts like this. Only warning, man.
Only a warning.
Damn it. This guy's going in. This guy's like literally fucking butts right now with copyright.
What a douche canoe.
Yeah.
Wrong with you. Maybe there's something wrong with you.
That's fine. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was Facebook.
Really look at what you're doing. Maybe there's something wrong with you.
Alright, I'm recording this after the fact just to give a fair warning. A lot of the stuff I'll be showing and reading in this video is pretty offensive. None of it comes from me, and trust me, it all has a point. So, here we are. You take the blue pill, you click off this video, go to bed, wake
Impossible.
up, everything's the same. You take the red pill, and I show you just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Court is now
Whoa,
in session.
shit.
A false
The fuck
copyright
is that
strike
rolling
and
up like a
takedown
prom?
request was recently filed against my channel. Take a guess by who? Nat Haas. Nope. Derek Savage. Nope. Quantum TV.
You guys want to have your fun with Quantum TV? Have your fun at this point. I mean, I'm kind of amused by this. I'm not gonna lie.
So you think it's funny? The star of my Elden Ring hot takes video. If you haven't watched it, it'll be linked in the description. That video is going to remain public, and it will remain public forever.
So since, what is his name here? The Act Man? Never heard of you. And we're going to go over your so-called hot takes, which contains a lot of stolen
The music
footage.
kinda
And
slaps.
which, by the way, I'll look into my options around getting that taken down.
Any further attempts to falsely copyright strike my channel will be met with a counter lawsuit in which I will clean you out.
When you start talking fair use, you are
That's
opening
pretty
the door
hard
back
line
because
stance.
You're telling the copyright
And I like his
owner,
odds.
Fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want. Fuck you, I can do what I want.
I've also been updating fans curious about this because it is a big deal, but follow me on Twitter. I've been posting stuff and details there. This has gotten so far out of control, I have no choice but to unleash my true power as the Act Attorney. And although I have no legal authority as a lawyer, that's the end of that sentence. If you're curious about how copyright enforcement works on YouTube, Mudahar made a great video summing up the ramifications and what is actually at stake.
Again, once you file this claim, somebody else can counterclaim you, and then it becomes a legal issue. If it turns out that you're
True.
actually abusing this for your own benefit, just
I
a
am
high
curious. Do you think
criticism-
a case has ever actually gone to court though for delegation? I feel like it never does, even if you do counter. Like they say it's supposed to be a legal matter, but it almost never is. It's usually just like, oh, I got countered.
Yeah.
I'll just counter again.
Yeah.
And then you counter again and again and again through YouTube.
Oh yeah, I guess H3H3's did. That's true.
But his was off platform. Like after the strike, he immediately went to court, I think.
Well, yeah, that's all it says when you counter. It doesn't. It's not like YouTube hosts it. It tells you.
I see,
Like
I
your
see.
next step is to file a claim.
Do you remember? We can share this story now, right? Like
The Pizza Hut one?
Yeah, the statute of limitations is probably expired.
Yeah, I think we're good.
This fucking guy. You may remember a long time ago on my channel, I had a video making fun of the Pizza Hut training video from the 80s. One fucking dude, he was a cameraman who filmed that, took down the video and threatened legal action because he said he had the rights to everything Pizza Hut related to that fucking video because he held the camera.
That was literally like my first week that I worked with you.
Yep.
And you were like, "Hey, can you handle this guy?" And he was like 95 years
Oh
old.
my, the dude, he had a website that was straight GeoCities.
Oh yeah. What was not Zang? Was it Zangot? where you could make your own personal page. No. Shoot, what was that?
Pixo was a big one when I was a kid.
Pixo was a big one. There was another that started with X. Oh yeah, Zanga.
Zanga.
Okay, it was Zanga. It was straight up Zanga, like that old school, like neon lines running across it. It was so bad.
God, that guy was an absolute nightmare. I immediately just folded. I was like, bro, I will just take down the video. Just get rid of the.
It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, just get rid of the strike. I'll take the video down. He's like, nope.
Oh,
nope.
it
I
was
will
so
not do
fucking
that.
stupid. We should put the video back up and take him to court if he tries to do it again.
Yeah, fuck, man, fuck that guy. He doesn't own Pizza Hut. He held a camera.
He cannot prove that that's his.
He
because
is
it's not.
He is pretending to be the owner of the Pizza Hut footage just because he was one of the camera guys.
Yeah, we're not scared anymore. We were new back then.
Yeah.
We'll take them all the way.
I was just too green.
Yep.
Now I'm willing to meet him in court.
It's just somebody trying to find purpose in life.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks to the resub AJ, Machina, Unicorn Sam, and the Tier 1 Sam G.
Imagine being that dedicated to Pizza Hut.
He got on a call with me right away, too.
Did he?
He did. But we talked in person.
Like on a cell phone, or you think he used a payphone?
It was definitely like a payphone.
Yeah. He was probably in like a trench coat.
Yeah,
like...
this thing was hardwired. It's raining outside. He's got his little hat on. He's like, this is my video. I held the camera.
God, that guy sucked.
Yeah, that was...
And you've actually taken down legally fair use content, this bites you on your ass. This is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or the law. The law, okay? That includes fair use dealings, fair use law. If you were to take this video to a fucking courtroom, the
Thanks,
judge
Resub
would say,
Notorious.
"This
Hey,
is
Jubilee
fair use,"
refugees.
okay?
Sorry to hear X
Even
is
though
watching
fair use is a
Jubilee.
gray area.
You know,
But
normally
welcome.
reacting or commentating on someone else's video as part of a critique falls under fair use. And generally speaking, pretty much
It's a meme on Twitch. So XQC will watch Jubilee and the chat fucking hates it. So when he watched Jubilee, some viewers will just like
We'll
leave.
just come to you.
They'll just go
Amazing.
go somewhere else. They call them Jubilee refugees. It's fucking great. It's like XQC's version of raiding. So he doesn't do like an official raid, but he'll turn on Jubilee and he'll just like disperse viewers all over the platform.
That's
like a reverse spirit bomb.
Yeah, it's so cute. It's so sweet. I think he does it on purpose, just being a nice guy.
everyone on this platform understands that, because if we didn't, then we would just be